The question was, do Muslims also have different versions of the Quran? We have no different versions. So we have no different versions of the Quran. The Arabic Quran universally is the same. No difference between one part of the world and another.
Quran is the only book which has only one version.
But it's the same book,
Absolutely.
and there's not different versions.
No different versions.
So anyone comes and says there's different versions of the Quran?
That's a ridiculous claim.
Any Muslim has ever said that? Any scholar has ever said that?
It's as outlandish as it gets, to be honest with you.
That fundamental uniformity is amazing. One Quran, there's no difference. Shia, you go from Indonesia to Morocco, or now from Indonesia to California, they read with the same makharij al-huruf.
There is only one copy of the Quran.
The standard narrative has holes in it.
And confusion arises when we think about that, because many Muslims just simply have the simplistic idea that there has only been one version of the Quran throughout history, and that's the version that we're holding now. And when we read our history, we see, in fact, that there were variations, multiple readings.
So we have no different versions of the Quran. The Arabic Quran universally is the same. No difference between one part of the world and another.
Today, most Muslims read the Quran in a text that is referred to as the Egyptian edition of 1924. But this is not the only text of the Quran that is read throughout the world.
The Arabic Quran universally is the same. No difference between one part of the world and another.
This is not the only text of the Quran that is read throughout the world.
That fundamental uniformity is amazing. One Quran, there's no difference. Shia, you go from Indonesia to Morocco, or now from Indonesia to California, they read with the same makharij al-huruf.
This is not the only text of the Quran that is read throughout the world.
So anyone comes and says there's different versions of the Quran?
That's a ridiculous claim.
Any Muslim has ever said that? Any scholar has ever said that?
It's as outlandish as it gets, to be honest with you.
Currently, there are 5 different versions of the Quran found in the Muslim Ummah.
Quran is the only book which has only one version.
Currently, there are 5 different versions of the Quran. When I say there are 5 versions, it means that there are 5 different versions which have different words at times. There are verbs which are different. There are nouns which are different. There is a difference between plural and singular. There's a difference between declensions or the i'rab. And then we have other differences as well.
Anyone who doubts a word or even a letter is not a Muslim.
When I say different versions, of course, I refer to the fact that the words are different. Then there is this word order at times, which is different. Then we have, although these differences might not be very significant as far as their meaning is concerned, although there are some others as well which have a significant change of meaning as well, but still the claim that the Quran was preserved word for word in one format had that claims seemed to literally shake in its foundations.
And when I say 5 versions, I am not talking about any pronunciation issue or qira'at issue. I am talking about complete set of the Quran, which have different words, different from the Quran that we see in front of us today in the United States and some other parts of the world.
What is all of this going on here?
What is all of this going on right here? A tip for comforting lies, okay, unpresent truth. And this is the reality, what you see on the screen right now. Unpresent truth is the truth, but some people rather prefer the lies because that is comfortable for them. Okay, on this platform, I determine to speak the truth, and then if I say this, okay, I'm speaking because some people may claim truth is subjective, but comparing these two religions, Islam and Christianity, whatever sources or information I have about the religion, I will bring it out according to what it says. This was just a video where Muslims themselves, okay, now coming out, speaking the truth. There are different versions. You had Sheikh Shabi Ali, who was saying there are different versions. If you go to North Africa, you'll find them reading a different type of Quran over there with different type of words. Okay, it wasn't me saying this. Just me by presenting this to you for you to know the information which is out there, which some people are trying to keep away from you. Okay, they will consider me to be the bad person as usual. Okay, Seto SSK. I determined to speak the truth, and only the truth can set you free. I will be like this. Sometimes you need to step back to save the others. You see? Sometimes you need to step back to save the others. This is what this platform is. If you have any intelligence about certain things, if you know something that you could use to help other people to make a better decision, and you keep it to yourself, hey, you are a criminal too, man. You are just as bad as those people robbing people, because you have information, you can help people to make a better decision, and you are keeping it to yourself. Okay, so I will be the one who is stepping back. Even if I stand alone, it is better than getting burned. It is better than getting burnt like the other ones, because they say everybody is getting burnt. Why are you trying to save yourself? Because if I save myself, I could save the rest coming behind me. One Muslim brother wrote me today. Okay, it was a long message, so I couldn't show it on the screen here. But in conclusion, what he was telling me is, if you cannot beat them, join them. Look at this logic. If you cannot beat them, join them. So he's trying to encourage me. If I cannot beat Islam or Muslim, I should join them. With this type of mentality, to me, it is a loser mentality. It is a loser mentality. You only join something which you know it is true. If you clearly know that this is false, it is not true. You clearly know it, but because everybody is joining it, because you cannot beat them, and you know it is false, and you join it, that is the loser mentality. You are it's not reasonable. Nobody can make this reasonable. You know it is false, but because you cannot beat them and you are joining it. With this same mentality, a young politician, okay, who has the vision to come and change certain things, when he gets into the politics system, he has the vision to change the system. So he joined a certain party. He's trying to go and make change. But as soon as he got there, he went inside the politic realm with all the politicians, and he saw how corrupt they all are. Now he, the one who came with the mentality to change them, to make them know the right and wrong, to make them aware that what they are doing is going to affect the nation, the next generation. Because he cannot beat them, so he also took that mentality the guy is telling me. So now he also joined them. So who is going to help the next generation? You see, with this mentality, you are being selfish. It is better for you to stand alone and speak the truth than to be a selfish person and join them and just keep on corrupting people. Just keep on, because why would you tell somebody to, you see, you cannot beat them. This it's like you get in a company and you find out these people, they are stealing from the company. All of them are making some azan to steal from the company, and they are you see, and they are living lavish life. You could do something for them to stop, but you are the only person. They will even lie on you and say you are the one, the thief, because they will all lie on you. So and they will sack you from the company. So now you also started stealing. Because you couldn't beat them, you joined them. With that is the logic that people are saying. They want people to understand. There is a difference between something and one of the arguments they also make, especially the Muslims. Okay, you ask a normal question about Islam. Okay, why is it like this? For example, the video we did yesterday, where Allah is claiming in the Quran that the Lord or the God of the Christians is the same God that is in the Quran. He said they are the same, they are one God. So I'm asking the Muslims, so if that is the case, how come the Bible is identifying or calling the God in the Bible a father? and then the God in the Quran is saying he's definitely not a father. So how does these two gods become one God? Just by asking this simple question, because some of these Muslims, especially those I am dealing with, are illiterate. They don't read their own book. They don't know anything about their own book. They will start to keep on telling you some things like Islam is the fastest growing religion. You are asking a question and then his answer is Islam is the fastest growing religion. You cannot do anything about this. Islam is the fastest. Where? We don't see it anywhere, okay? That is why one person join Islam, they celebrate, jubilate. Just once, especially if it's a celebrity. If there is something normal, somebody joining a religion is not something even to present to the audience, to people. It is for himself. It's about his salvation. But because this religion is dying, it is dying literally. They are prompt to show it to everyone. Oh, look at this guy even joined it. So when you ask a question, a logical question for a Muslim to answer you, the only answer they can give you is Islam is the fastest growing religion. Coronavirus was also really fast. Coronavirus was the fastest spreading virus. Coronavirus was able to shut down everything, all the system. Was that good too? Something spreading fast. Does that make that thing good? Because there can be a trend on social media. We have social media right now. Something could be trending on social media and it will be spreading very fast. Everybody will be doing the same thing. Does that make it good? Does that make it good? Somebody says the weed is also spreading. Weed is also spreading. You as a Muslim, okay, you don't support homosexuality. And you can see how it is also spreading. Does that mean it is good according to your logic? Just because something's spreading, something is being accepted by many people, does that make the thing good? This is the question you have to ask yourself. All your friends started smoking cigarette. That is your community, your friends. They all started smoking cigarette. Does that make it good? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. I'm asking you about your book. The book that you believe in, say it is from God. I am trying to be educated. Yes, come and educate me. And all you can say is it is the fastest moving religion, growing religion. So think about this one more time, okay? Christianity has been the number one religion ever since. I don't know when Christianity became the number one religion. I don't know, okay? You as a Muslim, you believe Christianity is a false religion. It is a religion from Paul. Paul is the one who introduced Christianity. But ever since, Christianity has been the number one religion, and you think it is the false religion. And you are praying, you are hoping, you are like you are thinking that there is going to be like 2050, 2070, Islam is going to overtake Christianity. Islam is going to lead, be the first, the majority, the religion with the most people. So if Christianity has ruled for 2,000 years, I'm just saying this, and it is still the false religion according to you, what makes you think that when Islam becomes the number one religion, that is the proof that it is the true religion? Christianity is now the first number one religion, and you are saying it is the false religion. Think about this logically. Christianity, which is the number one religion today, you are saying it is the false religion. So let's say 7 billion people on this planet, 7 billion plus, every one of us becomes a Muslim. How does that prove that Islam is a true religion? And that is what we are doing here. It's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. Is it a true religion? Many people can follow one thing. It doesn't make it true. Think you have to use the brain. Don't be a fan. You are 2022. We are in. Okay, everybody is trying to educate himself, trying to acquire knowledge. It doesn't matter where, but you can't be a robot. You can't just think like well, it is easy for me to join this party because you see, they will defend it. No, try to use your brain too. Okay? Call 44, Michelle. Somebody say bombs up. Okay, so atheist is also growing fast. So it is like, example, the Muslims, especially in Ghana, Ben Moshe CSF is also growing very fast. Ben Moshe has over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. How many subscribers does Ben Moshe have on Facebook? So that means Ben Moshe's movement is also authentic. It is also true. Because even Ben Moshe has more followers than Sheikh Awal. You see the logic? So the amount of people following something is not that qualified the thing to be true. If somebody has 1 million subscribers on YouTube, if somebody has 14 million subscribers on YouTube, and the person is doing some comedy, some stupid things, maybe, okay, it doesn't mean it is good because he has more followers. Sometimes the only person, one person can stand alone and be speaking the truth. And sometimes 100 people could be saying one thing, but they are all wrong. They are all wrong. Just be honest. Use your brain. Be this one. Be that one that came outside. Step back. Analyze the thing that they have given to you. Be wise. Don't be a follower just like that. Be wise and seek for the truth. Okay? If you say you are seeking for the truth too, be honest. If someone gives you the answer and it's the truth, you accept it. That is what I want. You see, I come here always shouting, always trying to engage with Muslims. I open the phone lines. I give my telephone number out. Just let them call in to educate us. Simple. Let them call in. You say you have knowledge. You say you know your religion. I am just someone who is just exposing my ignorance. Okay, so how come you are letting the ignorant guy stay online for so long and giving false information? How come? You are the ignorant. Seto SSK, okay? My telephone number is there already. If you have anything to say to me, you can call in. You can educate us. Whatever I have said, whatever you think I am misinterpreting from your religion, I am here and you can call me and then educate me, okay? Okay. So I'm trying to read the comments right now, okay? So if you have any question directed to me too, you can let me know. So if anybody asks you or if anybody questions your religion, and if your religion is a true religion, okay, that is why you should be proud. That is where you, at least, yeah, somebody is interested in your religion. So he's asking you, so how come this and this is in your religion? You give an answer, educate the person, and then if you give a correct, a proper, reasonable answer, especially when I am doing this live, have audience watching me, people watching it, you yourself too, you can edit this video or cut that portion wherever you gave me that answer, and you can show it to people. This Seto asked this question, I gave him the answer, but he is still repeating the same question every day. People will say, okay, Seto, what is wrong with you? The question that you asked, you already have the answer. It is there. But we asking questions, nobody is giving us answers. They are telling people not to watch our video. Can you believe this? The so-called Malams who know more about Islam can read Arabic. Me, I cannot read Arabic. So whatever, so it will be easy for you as a Muslim who can read Arabic to come and expose Seto if what I am doing is out of ignorance. Can you believe that they will say I am the fool? Seto Tree. Somebody said I should speak in Tree. Brother, you see, this English that I am speaking here, it is a common, simple English, okay? I think everyone will understand this. This is like Kumasi Jom English. Everybody understands this English. So I don't know why you want me to speak this in Tree. It's not a very big, I'm not using a big vocabularies. I'm using a small English, okay? Let's try. Until they make come and they say, okay, let me speak a little bit Tree for this brother too, okay? So obi per se, obi question. Nani answer what they be say be Islam is the fastest growing religion. Ubusa me question what Quran ni mono. Mami answer we say the answer na say Islam is the fastest growing religion. And then obi betime nya cancer on the body. Cancer na cancer na spread very fast. It doesn't mean say cancer na good. So what you say? Obi betime entro it spread very fast. It doesn't mean say you're good. Something is spread fast and input doesn't mean say you're good. Force near turn in tem. And the time biano say obi pen okwane huna. Obi be spread fast no. And the more but no crane the end of the okay. And say assembly one na no crane and shed and dretchery. But Ghana system no. Check out the Ghana system. The one who is making stupid things no is giving the bigger platform. Pastor Bibeti Bejina Bontain. No, I can't say with no concrete evidence. They will give him a bigger platform for him to even promote himself. The more stupid they do, some form of mechanics, the more I call the biggest platforms also. Sanity. Hello, somebody has called. Okay, who is this?
Zado.
Yeah, Sammy.
Zado. Yeah, Sammy.
Yeah, me too. Where are you speaking from,
Sammy? I'm speaking from Ghana.
Okay, any contribution?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll comment you for the good work.
Gracias.
And I would like to say this to contribute to your program. And I'm saying this on a fact, without a doubt, a shadow of any doubt, and without any regret that I can say it's 80% or 90% of Muslims, they don't even know anything about Islamic. They don't know anything about it. They don't know anything. All they know is because they were born into it, so they are also following it. Why am I saying this? I have a friend who is a Muslim who just started the fasting, I think Friday or so, Saturday. And so I was having a discussion with him and I was telling him about, I asked him, how is he starting his fasting? Has he seen the moon before starting? Because they have to see the moon before they start. And he said, because the clouds are formed and he can't see the moon. So far as he has been seen somewhere else, I mean, they are all using that same calendar. And I said, no, that's not what your Quran said. Your Quran said, when you see the moon, when you see the moon. So if you have not seen it and someone is telling you that he has seen it, so you should fast. I mean, how does it make sense? And we were able to trash that. So we were talking and I asked him, did you know your prophet Muhammad married? Hey, the guy said, no, he never. Hey, I shouldn't even say that. Hey, I shouldn't even. Why should I say that? And I said, yes, they did it. Actually, we were talking about how innovations and technology has come to replace some of the things. So because he was saying that, okay, they have used telescope to go beyond the cloud to go and see the moon. And I said, oh, okay, so now they are using science. If they say, so we were talking, I said, okay, then you don't need to practice some of these things, because if science has come to replace these things that you call that is from God, then I think now we should follow science. And he said, no. I said, okay, then if that be the case, then he is trying to say that marrying a 6 years girl is still something that you can justify. And he said, no, who did that? And I said, oh, your Muhammad did that. He said, no. So then he picked a phone and he started calling. He called his friends and he asked them. This one said, no, I don't know. This one said, no, I don't know. This one said, no. So he called his senior brother. When he called his senior brother, and the senior brother was like, oh, yes, it's in the hadith. And he said, oh, I don't know this one. And I said, look, but you're a Muslim. The person I'm talking about is about 27 years. You have been practicing this thing for the past 27 years, but you don't even know what your hadith is talking about. So what the thing you are doing, how are you doing it? Because if you look at some of the narration in the hadith, they will tell you that they saw the prophet doing it. They saw the prophet doing it. Yes, they saw, but they didn't know whether the prophet was doing it out of his own, mind, or was it given to him Allah. So one thing I've noticed about Islamic is, so far as you see people doing it, you grow up coming to see your parents doing it, then you should do it.
Okay.
I have my girlfriend who is also a Muslim girl. She want me to convert, but she doesn't know anything about Islamic. You understand? And if you ask her, she will tell you that you don't need to know all this. You don't need to question it. All you have to do is just follow. I said, no. How do I know that iPhone is better than Samsung? I have to know the specs. I have to cross-check and know what I'm buying. I shouldn't buy iPhone because everyone is buying iPhone. No. I should buy iPhone because I know what it's going to do for me. Because I'm going to use my money to buy it.
Okay,
so this is what I
make conclusion. Okay, let me continue.
Okay. So what I can say is 90% of Muslims, they are practicing something that they themselves, they don't even know. That's all. They are just doing what they see people doing, and they are also following it. Thank you. Continue with the good work.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. And as the brother is saying, it is true. Okay. And then the evidence is clear when some of the Muslims call in here. The evidence is clear that they have been trained to defend something that they themselves, they haven't studied it or analyzed it. That is why when they call in here, that things doesn't go well for them. You see, because I'm showing you the references from your books. I am giving you verses from your book. Okay. And a good example that the brother just called and gave us is about if the religion is from God. And the God is giving you a sign when to start fasting. And he's using the weather. Listen carefully. The God who is almighty, who is all-knowing, is using the weather to determine if the religion is truly for mankind, for everyone to benefit from this religion. How can a God who is all-knowing, who created, he is the one who created the moon and everything, right? The sun and everything. So how will he tell you to when you see the moon or when you see the sun or whatever, then you should start fasting? You see, when the sun goes down, then this one happens. Why would a God use weather when it is clear today? There are places, okay, the sun doesn't go down. So if Islam is a true religion for mankind, and then we have to use the weather, Quran chapter 5, verse number 3. Let me put it on the screen. The Quran is saying, this day the religion is perfect, a perfect religion. God himself has perfected the religion. That is not me saying this. This is what the Quran is saying. Now, and then he is using the weather to determine when to start something or when to do something. But there are places where the sun doesn't go down. It stays down for a very long time. So how are you going to break your fast? So these kinds of things. Now, human being, the religion is not perfect anymore. Now the human being have to do something, have to improvise. Human being have to improvise. Somebody is calling, okay? I will pick this caller, and then let's see. Maybe it's a Muslim who can educate us. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello, brother. Who is speaking? Where is speaking from?
I'm Samuel, calling from Nigeria.
Okay, Samuel from Nigeria. We are listening. Are you a Muslim, a Christian, or a non-believer?
I'm a Christian. Okay, yeah, I just want to say one or two things about what you are discussing on the program.
Okay, we are listening.
Yeah, I think one of the major problems with the Muslims is ignorance. And that ignorance come to stay because of the kind of indoctrination that those folks have been indoctrinated with since when they are very young. I've engaged few of them, and one thing I've discovered is that they really don't have anything to present without speaking against Christianity. You know, if I really want to catch them very well, before we start our conversation, what I usually tell them is that don't say anything against the Bible, against Jesus, against Christianity, and Paul. Present your religion to me. If it's really worth it, let me accept it the way you have presented it. At the end of the day, they have nothing to present. At the end of the day, we say, Jesus is not God. I told you from the onset, if Islam really worth it, present that religion to me in its purest form, without talking about Christianity or anything that has to do with Christianity. At the end of the day, they don't have anything to present, which means they don't have anything to sell. There's nothing to present in that religion. I can't imagine somebody trying to sell a product of a phone. Maybe like the person who called earlier gave an example. I don't know how you want to sell an iPhone and you'll be speaking against Samsung. I think if your product really matter and what it, present it, give us the spec that can really attract me to buy the product. That's it, which means it is a religion that is founded on lies. And that's why it can stand alone. That's why it can stand alone. They claim Quran is from God. They claim Quran is eternal and is the word of God. Yet the Quran itself cannot stand on its own. So that is just a lie that is modeled up together. But these people, I don't know, they can't think by themselves because they have been indoctrinated by their clerics. They don't ask questions. I was at a place working with one of my boss at the time, and a guy came as an apprentice. He thought that I'm like the other Christian that he can just fool and play with. He was now bringing some questions.
Hello? Okay, I think the network problem. The phone has disconnected, okay? It's not my fault. I don't know what happened. Maybe he'll call back later, okay? So this was what I was saying before, okay? The religion from God, and the God is all-knowing. Look at this verse clearly. It says on the screen, "This day I have perfected your religion and completed my favor upon you." I have perfected. You hear the word perfected? So Islam is perfect. Everything that the God is saying it's perfect. This day, it was a specific day. It was a particular day. And we should take the book we should consider the book to be from a God who is giving his direct word. This is the word from God. And Allah is saying, this day, the religion is perfect. The religion is perfect. And I have perfected for you your religion and completed my favor. Allah has completed favor upon you. And I have approved for you Islam as a religion. Allah has approved Islam as a religion. The religion is perfect. Every favor are completed. So how come today, because some people who became Muslims and they live in a country where the sun doesn't set, now they have to come up with the time and how to break their fast. So was the religion perfect? Is it the religion? Is it a man-made religion? Think about this. Somebody didn't see the moon, like the brother was saying, but because he says somebody saw the moon, you see that now they are depending on somebody. Is it the perfect religion? If the God was all-knowing, he would have known that using this time, using the weather as a criteria, because the weather in Saudi Arabia at that time, Muhammad, the logic of the Quran is that we all have, you see, flat earth. If it is night time in Saudi Arabia, it is night time everywhere. That is the clear logic here. If it is night time in Saudi Arabia, it is night time in everywhere. So because if it is daytime, if the sun sets there, he thought it's everywhere the same thing. That is why I say this religion is not for a universal religion. It came gradually, and when Muhammad later on he was able to conquer them, so now he determined to step outside, make it a universal religion. Okay, because when you check the Quran properly and carefully, let's go in the Quran, because I won't keep long these days. I'll try to make it in my short videos so people will learn. When you check in the Quran, okay, Quran chapter, I don't know what is wrong with my phone. I can't receive the calls anymore. When you check, let me see. Quran chapter 3, verse number 49. Okay? Quran chapter 3, verse number 49. Let me put the link there because I don't know what is wrong with the phone. The phone disconnected now. I can't even turn it on. So let me put the link there. And then if you want to call, you can call in the link. Okay? I'm trying to set up Skype so that people could also call in Skype. I don't know how it's going to work, but maybe one day we will use Skype too. Look at this verse in the Quran. They say the Quran is for mankind, right? And Jesus was sent to the children of Israel. Okay, according to the Quran. Let's see. And make him, into brackets, that one is not actually a part of the Quran. The ones in the bracket is a fabrication. The Muslims themselves put it there. They're using their hand to write something. It is not in the Arabic. But they will say the Bible is corrupt. You see the logic here? But let's continue. And make him a messenger to the children of Israel. So Jesus is going to be a messenger to the children of Israel, okay? Indeed, I have come to you. So Jesus is speaking. Jesus is saying, I have come to you with a sign from your Lord in that I designed for you clay. So Jesus came to the children of Israel, and then he did not come empty-handed. He came with a sign to perform for the children of Israel, for them to know that he is coming from God. So now, you see the logic here, to perform a miracle is so that people will believe in you that, okay, this is not a mere human. He's coming truly from somebody with a bigger power, a greater power. So Jesus came with a sign. Look at the sign that Jesus came with. And ask yourself, where are the signs that Muhammad came with? Where can we find them in the book? The book is right there in front of you. The only book in Islam which cannot be corrupted according to the Muslims. So Jesus' miracles is found in the Quran. Moses' miracles is found in the Quran. Where is Muhammad's miracle? He is the one who brought the Quran. And the Quran is the one, you see, when you are coming to people to convince them that God sent you, always in the Quran, you will find that God will give them something to show it to the people, to convince the people, or to let the people know, okay, this guy is truly from God. So where is the miracle for Muhammad? I'm waiting for that, okay? Maybe somebody will call in later on. Indeed, I have come to you with a sign from your Lord. Okay, that's what the Quran is saying. So Jesus came with a sign from your Lord. In that I designed for you from clay, like the form of a bird. So Jesus used the clay. Jesus is creating. He used the clay to form a bird. Then look at this. Then I breathe into it and it becomes a bird by permission of Allah. So you see the breath that is being breathed into the bird, it is from Jesus himself. I breathe into it. According to the Quran, the way Allah created Adam, Allah by using the clay to create Adam, Jesus is creating similarly like Allah used to do. Allah gave this permission to Jesus to do it according to the Quran. Permission, not the power. You see, there is difference between permission and power. Somebody can have the power to do something, but don't have the permission to do it. So being given the permission doesn't mean he gave you the power. For example, Messi or Ronaldo, they are the best football players there right now. They can play football, but before they will come on the field, they need the permission from the trainer. The coach is going to permit them. First 11 people, you are among of them. The trainer, the coach can decide you will not give them permission to play first half. They will play in second half only. You see now, permission and power are not the same thing. So Allah only gave him permission and Jesus has the power to do it. That is the logic I am using for this, because the Muslims, you see, they also use logic. So Allah gave Jesus that permission, but the power, it is with Jesus, because he said, I breathe into it. Only the permission was given to him to do it, but he has the power. And I cure the blind. Look at this. Jesus is creating bird. Jesus is curing the blind and the leper. He's healing the leper. Look at what Jesus is doing. All these things to prove that he is coming from a God. Where is the power? Why is not Allah giving the same permission to Muhammad to do the same thing? so that people will believe in Muhammad too. Think about these things. So when Jesus was coming to the children of Israel, according to the Quran, he was giving all this permission. And I gave life to the dead. Look at this. Jesus is giving life to the dead according to the Quran. A thing which only God can do, to give life to the dead. Allah is giving Jesus this permission. And you are still saying Muhammad is the best example to follow? Are you sure? Just think about it. Let this enter into your head. Muhammad, who came with the book, in the book itself, Muhammad never did such a thing. He is reporting what Jesus did by the permission of Allah. So Muhammad, Jesus is doing all these things by the permission of Allah, by not the power of Allah. And I informed you, look at this, listen carefully. And I inform you of what you eat and what you store in your houses. You see, in even this statement, it doesn't say by the permission of Allah. Jesus, according to the Quran, can inform you what you eat and what you store. That means Jesus has the ability to know the unseen. Okay? Jesus has the ability to know the unseen. Let me see. I think there is a verse in the Quran which talks about the unseen. Because it is only Allah who knows the unseen. It is only Allah who knows the unseen. There are verses in the Quran which says that. Okay, I'm trying to search for such verses. Only Allah who knows the unseen, but according to this verse, Jesus also knows the unseen. Yeah, there are a lot of verses in the Quran. Okay, let me put them on the screen. For example, it's like, by him who knows the unseen. By him who knows the unseen. Speaking about Allah. Okay, only Allah knows the unseen. It says here, let me see. I type in who knows the unseen, and the Quran is giving us verses about that message. About that thing, okay? So only Allah knows the unseen. There is a particular verse. This is the title of the unseen, which we inspired in the Muhammad. Okay, so the unseen is with Allah. Only Allah knows the unseen. Return to him who knows the unseen and the visible, which is Allah. It is only Allah who knows the unseen. You see, that is according to the Bible, according to the Quran. But according to this verse, where is it? According to Quran chapter 3, verse number 49. And I inform you of what you eat and what you store in your houses. It doesn't say by the permission of Allah. In this particular statement, it doesn't say by the permission. So Jesus has the ability to know what you do when he is not even there with you. Indeed, in that is a sign for you if you are believers. So Jesus came to the children of Israel, and then he performed all these miracles for them to know that Jesus is coming from somewhere special. Where is the same thing for Muhammad? Where is it? We don't find it anywhere. Okay? Now the question is, think about this. If it is really true, and Jesus came only to the children of Israel, so Quran chapter 3, verse number 3 and 4. Okay, let's check this verse. Quran chapter 3, verse number 3 and 4. He has sent down upon you, Muhammad, the book in truth. Okay, the Muhammad here is not in the Arabic. The Muhammad here is not in the Arabic. They are just putting it there to direct your mind that it is speaking to Muhammad. Okay, so Allah is saying he has sent the book in truth, confirming what was before it. So the Quran was sent in truth. The book that was there before the Quran, it was also sent in truth. So the Quran is coming to confirm the book that was there before. Okay, so that means the book that was there before the Quran came, it is not corrupt, because Allah will not confirm a corrupt book if Allah is truly a God. And he revealed the Torah and the gospel. So Allah is telling us that he is the one who revealed the Torah and the gospel. Now the Muslims today say that books are corrupt. And listen carefully. Before, okay, as guidance for the people. Did you hear that? So the Torah and the gospel, they were guidance for the people. And the verse here, it is like for mankind. Okay, for mankind. So it's mankind. Only does the Quran mean mankind? Or let me use another translator. Maybe he will use mankind there. Okay, let's see. So that people will understand what I mean. If you check the Arabic, you will see that it is the word that is used there. Okay. You see, for the guidance of mankind, you see that for the guidance of mankind, the Arabic word is used there. It means that mankind, like the whole universe, everyone, not only the children of Israel. So the gospel, the Torah, and the Injil, they were there for a guidance for mankind or for only a particular people. Was the Quran or was the Torah and the Injil, was it for only a specific people or was it for mankind? Think about this question. Was the book for a particular people, for specific people, or for mankind? Because when you check in the Quran itself again, okay, let me show you this verse, Quran chapter 2, verse 185. This is comparative religion, okay? People need to be aware of certain things. And we are trying to let the people know. Look at this verse here, Quran chapter 2, verse 185. Ramadan is the month in which the Quran was sent down. This book is a perfect guidance for mankind. So when the Quran is also saying the Quran is a perfect guidance for mankind, does this mean this book is for the whole universe or for the children of Mecca? This is a comparative religion. The same word that is used here, it is also used there. The Torah and the gospel for the guidance of mankind. The same word that is used in the Arabic, it is also used for the Quran. Now the question is the Quran for mankind? When the Allah is saying the Quran is for mankind, does it mean that the Mecca people, only the people in Mecca, or does it mean everybody? And when the Quran is saying the Torah is for mankind, does it mean only the children of Israel, or does it mean everyone? You hear the question? It's a simple question, okay? Maybe there is a Muslim there who can come and answer the question for us. There is a verse in the Quran, which we already know, Quran chapter 5, verse number 3. Okay, no, this is not the verse, this is not the verse we are speaking about. Quran chapter 3, verse number 49. Okay, Quran chapter 3, verse number 49, which is saying Jesus was sent to the children of Israel. At the same time, the book that Jesus came, it is a sign or a guidance for mankind. So does mankind mean only the children of Israel or all everybody? Because the Quran is also sent for mankind. Is it for the Mecca people or for everybody? Because there is a verse in the Quran where Allah is saying, look at this verse in the Quran. You see, that is why the Muslims, they are afraid to call us, because we give you references from your own book. Quran chapter 42, verse number 7. Okay, look at what it says here. And thus did we reveal this Arabic Quran to you, that you may warn the people of the mother of cities. So Quran also says the Quran was revealed so that Muhammad will warn. It was revealed in Arabic. Put that in mind. You see, mankind does not speak Arabic. Mankind, we don't speak Arabic. We have different languages. And Allah only sent a messenger with the language of his people, according to the Quran. According to the Quran, Allah sent messengers with the language, Surah to Ibrahim, verse number 4. Okay? So, according to the Quran, never have we sent. Never. Allah is speaking to you. When Allah says never, that is somebody who knows the future. So he's saying he will never do such a thing. Never have we sent a messenger, but he has addressed his people in the language that he may fully expound his message to them. So this verse is clearly telling you, whenever Allah is sending a messenger, The messenger is coming with the message, with the language of his own people, so that he will be able to explain, make it clear for the people in that language. Okay, so the Quran, according to Quran chapter 42, verse number 7, Allah is saying the Quran is revealed in Arabic so that Muhammad may warn the people of the mother of city, which is Mecca, and those who dwell around it, and those who dwell around the city of Mecca. You get a point? This is free education. So the same logic, one verse in the Quran is saying Jesus was sent to the children of Israel. At the same time, it's saying the book that Jesus brought was for mankind. So was it only for the children of Israel, or was it for mankind? And then Allah is saying he sent the Quran in Arabic so that Muhammad will warn the mother of city, which is Mecca, and the cities around it, and those who are around it, which means those who are around, they speak the same language. So Muhammad could give them this message too. And at the same time, the Quran is also telling us it is a guidance for mankind. So if Muhammad's own is for the whole universe, how come from Jesus, the Bible and the Torah is not for the whole universe? Because it's using the same words to address it. We are making things clear for you. It is on the screen. You see, telephone lines are open. The link is available. Any Muslim who can come and educate Seto, any Muslim who can come and educate me so that I will maybe also get knowledge about this religion. It is simple. Okay? It is simple. Seto SSK. Okay? We will continue letting people know the truth. Maybe some people, you see, this platform is for people who reason. I have said it many times. Because there are some people who care about the truth and some people who doesn't care. They don't care. They just want to be part of a movement. There are some people, they want to be part of a movement. So if they say they are following this movement, they don't care. All they know is they are part of something. At least they are not alone. They are part of a movement. That they are fine. You can be one. You can be one of these guys. Okay. But me, I care about the truth. And I try to make the truth clear for many people. Maybe you didn't know all what I'm saying right here, or maybe you know better than me. And this is why I put my telephone number there. I make it available for you. This is why I put my link there. You can join the program. But you know what I'm saying is true. If the book is for mankind, according to the Quran, okay? So if Jesus truly came for only one particular nation, there is even a verse in the Quran which says Jesus is a sign for mankind. Again, there is a different verse. It says in the Quran, Jesus is a sign for mankind. So how come Jesus is a sign for mankind? That means they have to go and preach the things about Jesus so that mankind will know about Jesus. It couldn't be for only one people or for the children of Israel. Think about this message, okay? If the book is true, by analyzing it, okay, because the Quran already gave you this permission. Quran chapter 4, verse number 82. Let's see what it says over there. Okay? Simple and titia. Quran chapter 4, verse number 82. What does it say? If the book, okay, do they not ponder on about the Quran? Allah is asking this question. Is he all-knowing or he's not all-knowing? Why is he asking a question? When you see the same logic, when you apply it to the Quran, the Muslims will say, hey, this guy, he doesn't use his brain. He's not making sense. But they will go to the Bible and they will say, when Adam and Eve, they chopped this tree, when they committed that sin, and then the God came and God was saying, Adam, where are you? God is asking where Adam is. Now Allah is also asking, don't you ponder on the book? Does he know or does he doesn't? It's a question too. It's also a question. So when that God is asking, where are you? And that is a question that is limited. It makes him a limit God. He doesn't know where Adam is. Does Allah know that if you are pondering or not? Is it not the same? Let's continue. So he said, do they not ponder on the Quran? Had it been from any other than Allah? So it is Allah who is speaking, but he couldn't say, had it been any other than from me? He didn't say that. He said, had it been from any other than Allah, they would surely found in it much inconsistency. So if the book is not from Allah, if it is not from God, we will find in the book much inconsistency. You see what it means? So the book is throwing this challenge for people. Check the book. You won't find anything. Now the question is Jesus sent to the children of Israel alone, or was he sent for mankind? You see, the book itself made the challenge. Now we are what? Following the challenge. Yeah, brother, share, tag people, invite people. Julius, I see you say Christian Jesus is different from Muslim. It is true. It's definitely true. Okay. Salamat Lawal. There is no any truth in religious books. Salamat Lawal, greetings. Long time no hear. Okay, no hear, no see. Where you dey? Salamat Lawal. Okay. They can't call you. Please continue why they are always. It is true. You see, we want people to be. That's what the brother called before. The one who called, the first caller, I think it was Sami. I forgot the name, but I think it was Sami. When he was saying, okay, when you have a conversation with Muslims, especially those who were born into the religion, I was just like that. I was born into a Christian home, but I knew nothing about Christianity. Because when you are born into it, you were just Saturday, you just go to church. I used to go to church on Saturdays. You don't know anything. And that is the reality. But when I step out, I said, I'm not a Christian anymore. I stopped going to church. I started questioning things. And now I have more knowledge than when I used to go to church. You see, because now I am doing it for myself. It is not like because in Ghana that time, if you don't go to church, you don't get your afternoon sika, area sika. That's what be the area sika. After the church, then you come home and you get your money for your lunch. Without that, so I have to go. It is like, okay, I'll go and wait. They just go and wait. I don't even listen to what they are saying. But when I stepped out and I'm doing the research for myself, now I have more information. Now I know what I'm speaking about. If I say something, I will know, okay, this one I know about, this one I don't know about. So I'll put this one aside and I'll keep this is how to do. So as many Muslims, they don't know anything. They're just following. They see this guy do it. They also do the same thing. Hello? Hello? Has it Frisiana? Has it frozen? Can you hear me? Favor, can you hear me? Okay, somebody join it, but I think the network is not favoring us at the moment. Okay, so I don't know why my phone is also messing up. I don't know why my phone is messing up because I'm switching it off, okay, and see maybe it will come back after I turn it back on. Okay, let me see. Seto SSK, okay, it's back on. Let me see. Let me try and call the brother back. Sami was that who called before. Okay. So please kindly share, invite people, tag people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The network is not working at all. Okay. Quran chapter 24, verse number 51. Let me put that. Somebody say that verse is saying, can you hear me? Okay, I don't think the network is favoring us from his side. Okay, it is from his side, not from my side. It's not working. It's not working. Okay, it has dropped already. Okay. So this is the verse that the brother as regard the believers, when they are called towards Allah and his messenger, so that the messenger may judge between them. Okay? So that the messenger may judge between them. They say, we have heard and be obeyed. That is it. When the messenger says it, they have heard and obeyed. Such are the people who attain true success. So we hear and we obey. Let's search for this. We hear and obey. Copy. Okay. Let's look at the how many times the Quran other Muslims do so. Hear and obey. No, it's not talking about it. Quran chapter 2, verse 200. We hear and we obey. The same thing about this. Okay. We make no distinctions between any of the messengers, and they say we hear and we obey. That is what makes you a true Muslim. So you don't question too much. All you do is you hear and you obey. Yes, I've already downloaded Skype. Okay, but let me try Skype for the meantime. Okay, maybe somebody can call in Skype right now. Let me sign in Skype. Okay, let me try and sign in Skype. And my name on Skype is Seto SSK. Okay, Seto SSK. Just like YouTube and Facebook. So Skype is open now. Okay, I am live on Skype right now. Just call me, and if somebody is using Skype, okay, you should try and call me. Skype name is Seto SSK. Let me see. Okay, that is the Skype name. Okay, so just somebody should try and call me on Skype, and we will see. Maybe it will work on Skype too, because I don't know how it's going to work. Because I am live right now, I'm using only one microphone, and it is already here in StreamYard, and I don't know how it is going to work over there in Skype. Okay, somebody just sent me a video. I will check it later on. So the Skype is open too. Okay, so if you are using Skype, you can call in, and then let's see what is going to happen. Okay, so the Muslims, we hear and we obey. We hear and we obey. Okay, that's Quran chapter 2, verse 285. But there is another verse also. I think it's Quran chapter 5. We hear and we disobey and hear without listening. No, not this verse. Quran chapter 5, it also says something like this. Let's see if it is like this. Okay, yes. Remember Allah's favor upon the covenant when we said we hear and we obey. Okay, Quran chapter 5 too. But I don't know what it's talking about here. But there is another verse, Quran chapter 5, verse 100. No? Oh, believers, obey Allah, okay, and the messengers. Something like this, okay. Let's put this at the side. But it's in the Quran already. You already know. Please, now, if anybody has a Skype, I will please, if you have a Skype, okay, kindly try and call me so that I will use this as a test and see if it is going to work. Okay? I want to see if it is going to work. So call me if you have a Skype. Hello?
Yeah, hello. Tetu.
Yeah, Bema, who is speaking? Where are you speaking from?
Yeah, I'm speaking from Ghana.
Okay, your name?
Medina. My name is Prosper.
Okay, Prosper from Ghana, Medina. Okay, Prosper. Are you a Muslim?
My family name, my father different churches. Free. If you speak to you can make it.
Yeah, you can mix it. You can also speak Tree if you want to speak Tree, okay? Because you have to speak freely. If you want to speak Tree, you can speak it.
Okay.
But what do you mean? Say what? Are you a Muslim? Are you a Christian? Or are you a non-believer?
I'm a Christian. I'm a real Muslim. A real Muslim 12 years.
Okay. Okay, this brother is saying he was a Christian and then he converted to Islam for 12 years. And then now what is happening now? And as you see, as why then? Now he is out of Islam and he's a researcher. Okay, prosper.
But since I'm starting to follow, in fact, who differences be brave. Me who differences be brave. Me penny palm, me senior man kakra.
Okay. So prosper. So are you ubetimi a little bit background? What happened now? Am I free Christianity now to join Islam? And I say only times they say.
Yes, see, and I say me a week kakra, but we na me bo free, but later na you be think come.
No, okay. Okay, so the point now the framing on and the can on you answer.
Point I'm the front one say em say you man dey we you man pa.
That's it.
But me who say attack no Islam no so because if Christians also there's a problem there. But em say mostly no na me who say Islam religion na
prosper.
Islam no but how no problem wa.
Yeah, prosper. At the country I'm here and say okay. Apart from say this platform we say in Kwano, okay, you said need all the other platforms they speak more about Christianity. It is a baby. So because the problem of Christianity side one now. Uko Ben Moshe platform so Christianity or kasa more about Christianity. So uko the revelation Miami Grace. So what you say now uko the platform so now or Christo ni or kasa more about Christianity. Uko happy FM, Nyansa or a reverend. And so omu kasa more about Christianity. And the platform I can see any no crampono omu nyina kasa for Christianity for that. It's a mimic kasa at the other side, no maybe the opposite side no crampona. Still crampon and balance it. Because about Christianity, I'm also be brave. So what you say?
Okay. Okay. What you say? But what me from the income?
Because me say a 10 semen confontia. So what I got 12 years now we are Muslim for 12 years now. What I say?
True, true.
The prosper me save number. Me make sure to later. Near a program about okay. That's it. Bye-bye. Okay, that was Prosper. He said he was a Muslim, a Christian, and then he left Christianity for Islam, and has been a Muslim for over 12 years, and then it's now out of Islam. Okay, and then I think through our videos too, now he's getting more insight about Islam. Is like seeing differences. That is what I'm saying. These videos that we are doing here, okay, it is not like it is going to vanish from the social media very soon. It is going to be there. The next generation are going to watch these videos and they will see that, okay, this guy was asking questions. Even if he was a crazy person, how come nobody was able to answer him? You see the logic here? So people are reasoning. And then, as he also said, he said, I am, my focus is more on Islam. Yes, there was a time where my focus was more on Christianity. When my focus was more on Christianity, and I was questioning Christianity, bringing Christian on the platform, debating or discussing with them, picking Christians' videos and questioning Christianity, nobody called in and said, Seto, why are you focusing too much on Christianity? So what I have realized is, when somebody is questioning Christianity, it is okay. Nobody has a problem with that. But when you start to question Islam, then they will say, so why don't you question Christianity too? You see, it's not fair. But as I already said, okay, the Christianity is under attack ever since. When somebody wants to judge the Muslims, they will say, don't use a Muslim to judge the Quran. What a Muslim is not perfect, but the Quran is perfect. That is what the Muslim says. You see, I'm using the Quran. I am not saying what a Muslim did, and then that is what the reason why I am judging the Islam. I use the Quran and their own sources to judge the book. So the Muslim will have the audacity to tell you, you cannot use a Muslim to judge Islam. You should use the Quran to judge Islam. But the same person will turn around and will use a pastor to judge Christianity. Will not use the Bible to judge Christianity. He will not say that, okay, the pastor is misbehaving. The pastor is fooling in the church. The pastors are doing stupid things and this and that. He will not say this. He will not say that's not the teachings of the Bible. The Bible doesn't teach this. What they are, Jesus didn't teach this. But when they see a pastor, someone holding the Bible and fooling, they will claim that this is Christianity for you. But when you say that these people are holding the Quran and they are also doing this, they will say they are not Muslims. Double standard. Okay, double standard. I was hoping that somebody could call who has a Skype. Okay, Skype. If you have a Skype, please call in and then let's test this one. Let's test it if it will work. Okay, because my time is up anyway. People are leaving Islam, and people will leave Islam if you don't answer the questions. That is simple. Because there's going to be a time, this kind of fear, you see, on social media right now, you will see that the Muslims are sharing a post where in New York, in USA, the Muslims are being allowed to pray outside. The Muslims are being allowed to pray outside. And they are happy. You see, when it happens to them, they are happy. But how come they are not doing the same for the Christians in Saudi Arabia? You see the logic here? When you allow them to do something and they are happy, but they will not allow you to do certain things. That is what you should put in your brain. Seto SSK, okay? Since nobody is calling, and then nobody is calling on the Skype line is open. Okay, I wanted somebody to call so that I could test. Richard Kwame, happy birthday, Richard. I've seen that you have a birthday. Happy birthday, Richard. Okay. Oba adiema wa pomuden. Bwaduma nenye sika. Nebebe chile kakra ansana wa yemre. Okay, because according to woman the end yes offer. Happy birthday, Oba. Happy birthday to Kwame. Happy birthday, pa. Okay. Thank you for saying the truth. That is the truth. Okay, when some Muslims know when something happens, say Omoya Ramadan and the non-believer, the Prime Minister of Canada will come out and say, "Oh, happy Ramadan to the Muslims." The Muslim community will honor Prime Minister and saying, "No, happy Ramadan." When you Muslim, the Muslims appreciate that. When the Prime Minister from Canada comes out to say happy Ramadan, Mubarak, and whatever, and try to encourage the Muslims to have a peaceful and a fine Ramadan, the Muslims enjoy it. But when it is a Christian, when it is Christmas, and a Muslim also comes out to just show appreciation to the Christians, oh, Merry Christmas, all the Muslims are now angry. Look at this. When they are doing it, they want you to recognize them. They want you to recognize them. But when you are doing your own, they don't want anybody to recognize you. Double standard. Okay, no problem. Let's end the conversation here. And it is clear. If you say you care about the truth, all the evidences that I've shown you on the screen right now should prove to you that there is inconsistency. That the Quran was saying that if it is not from God, you will find some inconsistency. Okay, and that is the proof. It's on the screen right now. They will surely have found in it much inconsistency. Another translation will say they will find in it contradictions. They will find it in discrepancies. So it cuts all sides. Okay. Chateau SSK. Let's end the conversation here. Speak the truth. Don't be one of those who don't want to tell the truth. Okay, don't be like that. Don't be one of those who just care about being part of a group. Be the one who is willing to tell the truth, even if you will stand alone. That is good for you. Even if you will stand alone, it's better for you to speak the truth, because the truth will be there. The lies, falsehood can can be in power for so many years, but at the end of the day, it's still falsehood. Okay? Seto SSK. Let's end the conversation here today. Okay, maybe we will come back tomorrow and we'll bring you more lessons about the Quran, and then the proofs are clear, which means which means it cannot be from a God. Okay, according to their own book, we use the book to digest the book. Okay, Bombs Zando, that's written somewhere. Chika, okay, Ras, all of you, please now. Thank you very much. Share this video for me. Subscribe to my channels, YouTube and Facebook. Okay, Seto SSK. Please subscribe to the channel on YouTube and Facebook. Leave a comment. Do something for me, for the platform to stay relevant over there. Because the messages that we are intending to bring out are awesome. Okay, so we need you people to push the message. Try and share the videos. Always try and share and leave the message. Okay, try and share the videos for us. Seto SSK for. Let's end the conversation here. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
The question was, do Muslims also have different versions of the Quran? We have no different versions. So we have no different versions of the Quran. The Arabic Quran universally is the same. No difference between one part of the world and another.
Quran is the only book which has only one version.
But it's the same book.
Absolutely.
And there's not different versions.
No different versions.
Anyone comes and says there's different versions of the Quran.
That's a ridiculous claim.
Any Muslim has ever said that? Any scholar has ever said that?
It's as outlandish as it gets, to be honest with you.
That fundamental uniformity is amazing. One Quran, there's no difference. Shia, you go from Indonesia to Morocco, or now from Indonesia to California, they read with the same makharij al-huruf.
There is only one copy of the Quran.
The standard narrative has holes in it.
And confusion arises when we think about that, because many Muslims just simply have this the simplistic idea that there has only been one version of the Quran throughout history, and that's the version that we're holding now. And when we read our history, we see, in fact, that there were variations, multiple readings.
So we have no different versions of the Quran. The Arabic Quran universally is the same. No difference between one part of the world and another.
Today, most Muslims read the Quran in a text that is referred to as the Egyptian edition of 1924. But this is not the only text of the Quran that is read throughout the world.
The Arabic Quran universally is the same. No difference between one part of the world and another.
This is not the only text of the Quran that is read throughout the world.
That fundamental uniformity is amazing. One Quran, there's no difference. Shia, you go from Indonesia to Morocco, or now from Indonesia to California, they read with the same makharij al-huruf.
This is not the only text of the Quran that is read throughout the world.
Anyone comes and says there's different versions of the Quran.
That's a ridiculous claim.
Any Muslim has ever said that? Any scholar has ever said that?
It's as outlandish as it gets, to be honest with you.
Currently, there are 5 different versions of the Quran found in the Muslim Ummah.
Quran is the only book which has only one version.
Currently, there are 5 different versions of the Quran. When I say there are 5 versions, it means that there are 5 different versions which have different words at times. There are verbs which are different. There are nouns which are different. There is a difference between plural and singular. There's a difference between
wait small, okay? Sorry, because I said I was leaving. Wait. I said I was leaving, but I think somebody was trying to call me on Skype, okay? Somebody was trying to call me on Skype. Let me try and call the person back and see if it will work, because I want to know how it will work here, okay? So let me see if it will work. I'm trying, because I'm new to Skype too. I'm new to Skype. I don't know. I've never really used Skype before. So I don't know how it's going to work, okay? That is why I'm trying to see if it will work. And somebody was trying to call me right now. Hello? Yeah, Bema, who is speaking? Where is speaking from? Suini.
Yeah, the Skype is okay.
I hope so. I don't know if the people can hear me or in StreamYard. Can you hear me, people? So if you can hear me in StreamYard, everything is clear. Let me know, please. Say yes. Everything you can. Suini, Bibia Boko, what is saying? How are you? So let's. Okay.
No, I just wanted to try the Skype because you were saying that someone should call it so that you test.
Yes. Thank you for calling. And I can hear you now, but I don't know if they are hearing me on. Let me see. Okay, let me see if people can hear me.
Maybe someone should type so that.
So you just say something. I want. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no. It was a nice program. It's good. Yeah, just keep on.
Okay, thank you. But there is some vibrations is going on there. Is it from your side?
Yeah, it's from my side. I'm receiving a lot of messages. So.
Okay. I get it. It's working. So we can use also Skype too. Okay, we can use Skype too. People are also calling. People are saying, "Mashallah." We can't hear him well, but because Suini is speaking very quietly, but I think I can hear him because I have the earpiece too.
Yeah. Maybe I'm a little bit careful in speaking loud.
Okay, thank you, Suini, for calling and helping settle out. Now you see, now we are trying very hard for people, giving people the opportunity. You can call on Skype, you can call on the telephone number, or you can even pick the link. This is how confident we are, and we are trying people to educate us. Okay, so you can call in. Okay, thank you, Suini. Okay, my time is up anyway. I have to end the program.
All right.
But thanks for calling. Thank me, that's okay. Bye. Okay. So okay, it's ended. Okay, Seto SSK. Okay, we will end the program now. Okay, one brother just joined the conversation, but my time is up, and I have to end the program here. Seto SSK, please kindly share, invite people, tag people, and then support the platform for me. Okay, truth is one. Seto SSK. Mama, bye. Okay, bye.